Put it in it. Hi, don't cross the stream. Welcome to another episode of the People's Mic. I am Jimmy, motherfucker Peoples.
Yeah, you are.
And this something I'm glad you came today because it's something I need to talk about, get off my chest. We'll get to that. Introduce yourself.
Michael Lee, stand-up comic.
I know it sounds serious. Stand-up comic, and I can't wait to have Natalie Kim here at the same time. I know I keep saying this, but
Why?
you guys are like doppelgangers.
Are we really?
Not, and I know I keep saying
I know what
that.
she looks like.
I need to
We do
find
not
I need,
look
I
like
need
each
to,
other.
I don't mean in looks, and not because you're Asian. You have the same
Personality?
personality doppelgangers.
Really?
And people are like, no, that can't be a
I
thing.
didn't think I met her when she hosted your mic. I met her because I hosted it because she was running late.
Yeah.
And then I saw her.
I
She's
remember
like,
that.
I'm late. I'm like, who's this? And
So
then
who
we
the
were
fuck-
talking, and she's really. I mean, she's really nice.
She's cool. She's smart as shit, but the self-doubt in you guys
Well,
is the same. That's
I'm
what I
hard-
see.
I'm
Hey,
hard on
introduce
myself.
yourself real quick. And
I'm
then
Willie
we'll get into
Zabar.
it. Well, move a little closer.
Comedy
Get close to the table.
Yeah, word.
Um,
I'm Willie. Hi.
Willie Zabar.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was you saying?
I'm hard on myself. I don't know if Natalie's
Yeah.
hard on herself, but
Like she'll do the thing you do when she'll sit here the whole time and I'll be like, hey, you ready to go up? She's like, no, I'm not gonna go up. I'm like, you're fucking here.
I stopped doing that
Yeah, thank
because
you.
you gave me the pep
And
talk.
then
You
she
were like,
stopped.
yo, if you go, you gotta get up there.
Get up there. If you're there,
Exactly.
you made that trek
Yeah.
Exactly.
to watch, to be a fucking audience. That's what you're doing. You might as well bring popcorn.
That's for QED.
Yeah,
QED video.
yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
what's going on with you?
Good,
You are
man.
fucking sucking this water now. You
Dude,
okay?
seltzer. Yeah, it's good. It's really good. I'm definitely
I
dehydrated.
don't want you to pass out.
I did my physical therapy exercises before
Yeah,
this.
the arm platters.
Yeah, the fucking little,
Just make them sounds. I did that.
Yeah, times.
Good.
You should video log yourself, man. Getting back into shape.
I tried to get him
Yeah,
on it.
yeah.
Try to get him on the vlog. I got to get back to the
Yeah,
vlog.
you should.
Yeah,
I
I do want to. Maybe this Saturday, if you're around, I'd be down.
Let's do
there.
it Saturday. I got
Work
somebody
out.
at 11.
You're still doing sets between sets?
I have 3 in my phone I need to edit that I've had for like months. And then just because I'm editing on my phone, I haven't been doing it. I'm like, fuck this. And I could have done it. It's tedious. It's
It
tedious
is.
to edit. So I'm going to get those out and start over again.
Yeah.
And then maybe you guys will watch us work out. Because they're actually 3 good episodes. Like, I'll watch them, but I'd watch this when I get it out, when I edit it, if I edit it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going through all my old hard drives, compiling all the projects that I never released, and
Uh-huh.
all this stuff. And I was like, oh shit, I have 11 terabytes of just footage and
Wow.
audio.
Ridiculous.
So much
Because
shit.
I always tape and I don't edit and put it out.
Exactly. It's not all like live performance stuff,
Yeah.
but it's like web series I never put out and all this different stuff. And like it feels good to finally be backing it up, but I'm like, man, I got my work cut out before me doing it.
Because I wanted to do the daily YouTube thing where I'm putting out through my day.
Yeah.
But sometimes the day is shit, and I don't want you to see that, right? You don't have a good day every day. Like sometimes nothing happens. It's like, oh, I just taped your shit, but I don't want to. And then now I just got dumb footage of me
Yeah.
taping my feet because I thought it was going to be good B footage. So, that shit happens. That's why in these phones, I think Google does it where it goes to some like cloud automatically so it doesn't fill up your phone.
Yeah.
I don't trust it either. I was like, I
Google
don't-
Drive.
yeah.
Yeah, back
Yeah.
to Google Drive.
But my phone fills up so fast because I'm always taping, and then it's shit.
You put like a memory card that you can like remove.
How many memory? In this one, they make it so hard. You need like a secret key and a
Oh,
code,
really?
and
Fuck that,
the
yeah.
fucking Samsung's like you gotta like double, like
My
fucking
friend had that. Yeah.
fuck this shit. You gotta fuck it with the little metal piece.
Yeah, I know what
He's
you're
like, yeah, you gotta shimmy it. I was like, I don't just
Yeah.
press a button,
Yeah,
pop it out, and put it in. That's what, right?
That's the thing BlackBerry's had going for me. You take off the battery cover and there's a little
It's
like,
right there.
micro
It
SD.
was simple. It's
so nice.
simple.
They were all
They're not-
battery.
They want us to think
Yeah.
about it now. It's like my grandmother couldn't play with this phone. It's like, yeah, save memory. It's like, how?
Yeah, man. It's always funny when you see old people have smartphones.
I don't want to be that
Really
old person.
people.
though.
I'm like, it must have taken you a day to learn
Yeah.
just how to turn on.
You gotta go to school just to use your
Well,
phone.
they have these like classes for old people. They're
Oh, yeah.
at the library. They're
Yeah.
for free. My grandma got on it like even before she was that old. So she's pretty tech savvy at this point. Like she's not, she's not fucking doing Excel spreadsheets.
Explorel.
She's good at it. She's a big Apple.
At least Apple has those classes at the Apple
Yeah.
Store to teach you how to.
Yeah.
I mean, you see a lot of cotton heads in there, but Samsung doesn't give a fuck.
No.
They're just like, learn it on your own.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
There's YouTube. Go learn it.
And it's all like Dominican kids.
Yeah.
It's like, no, mira, papi, no. Don't do that, papi. Don't do that. I'll show you how to do it, papi. I was like, what? He's
And
like,
then
yo,
exactly.
press these 2 buttons at the same time, papi. Get your phone up, papi.
I was the only one that called him Poppy.
Nah, they say it every second.
And they got an Apple phone too. I'm like, what's that phone? That's my burner phone.
Yeah, it's my brother phone. I don't even use this phone, papi. All right, this is what I did.
Yeah,
I had I was on set yesterday, so someday I'm doing a lot of like background extra, whatever. I'm doing shit, all right?
Yeah.
And I had to go to Marcy.
Oh.
I had to go to Marcy to the studio. So I'm not gonna say the studio.
Like Marcy Street, like on the.
I had to go to the Marcy stop, and I'm walking by, and then if Willie Zabar's here, we're gonna be talking about Jews, all right?
Yeah.
So, and I'm walking by, and I'm seeing, you know how I feel about the Orthodox Jews and the mob that they have, and I'm walking by, I'm seeing all the ladies with the wigs.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, they got this shit. You talk about on the lock. Or they holy shit!
Yeah.
It's not fair. I was mixed feelings. I was like, wow, they're so organized. Like you see them just in my eyes, it looks shifty.
Work together.
They're like
They don't pull each
They're
other
like the
down.
Amish.
They're not like crap.
they're like the Amish.
Because that's the thing. If you're extremely orthodox in your religion, it makes all your decisions for you. It takes care of everything. So, like you're saying, it is very orderly. It's also very repressive. You know what I mean? So,
I was like, it's 2018. It's like there's no fashion sense. I don't know.
Yeah, man.
it's why. I mean, it's very interesting. Like, it's fascinating that they're like they're
Absolutely.
not leaving like a closed off community like
Yeah.
the Amish do.
Yeah.
So like they're on the same. You know, you see them on the trains and stuff. So it's a very different culture, but it's also like they're not villains. You know what I mean? There's a perception that they're like evil people.
They can make some fashion tweaks to look less villainy. Because they definitely look culty and villainy.
They look like the Japanese mobsters from Kill Bill.
Yes,
It's true.
absolutely.
It's true.
But black with fantastical hats makes you look like a villain.
That's Shine, the rapper Shine. He's
Yes.
an Orthodox Jew now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But black guys in that
He looks absolutely ridiculous.
goofy as fuck. Goofy as fuck.
It looks so
It wasn't for us. That's not our thing because you can't just grow these out and be cool as a black guy. It's a different texture.
When you say these, you mean the chaos? Yeah.
What do you say?
Chaos.
Chaos.
Yeah.
All right.
Chaos, that's
We're
what they
learning
are.
stuff. He didn't know
Yeah.
what the fuck that was.
Yeah,
I thought they were
The
just
funny
called Jew
thing
girls. I don't know.
is I'm walking by each guy.
Yeah.
They all look like comics. Like they all like, hey, Tommy. It's like, hey, Willie. And it's like all, but in that garb, it's like,
Yeah.
same face.
Yeah.
You can
Willie.
I mean, here's the thing.
Willie, are you filming a movie?
Yeah. They all look
Got beard
like. I saw everybody's doppelganger. Like, all the white comics.
I'm telling you, man, us Jews, we're inbred as fuck. Like there's like 10 of us.
Now, what happened when you walked through Koreatown? You see me? See
I
me
do absolutely see you. I go to Koreatown to get Dollar Trees.
Maybe Jimmy has
Money
face
trees.
blindness. Maybe he can't recognize anyone, but he knows what races
He
are.
has to look down to see most of us.
I can tell who looks like who. I mean, you look similar. I've dealt with enough people to know. To know people.
He knows his age.
It's very different from
I
like
know my age.
a sheltered white person who like meets one black person, and then every time they're like, "Oh, is that him?" No, that's not.
No.
Like I know people like that.
No.
So you're not like that. It's
No.
different.
I'm not sheltered at all.
No, exactly.
No.
You've been around.
I can know where your strain is from.
Yeah.
Where your strain of people. I can tell that.
I can't tell you guys apart at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Us
Come
too.
on. Us? Yeah.
Not you two.
Black
You
people?
guys. Yeah.
There's a couple of key differences.
Absolutely. Well, it's just hanging around them because you got to deal with enough people.
Yeah.
I've dated all types of Asian women. This Jewish girl I was telling them I'm dating now. I was like,
nice.
can't do it.
He swiped right on a girl that I swiped right on, and now
Yeah.
I know why she didn't respond to me because
Why?
she's going out with this fucking guy.
Yeah. Well, you got to.
He's stealing all
Nah,
the good ones from us.
Yeah, keeping it competitive, brother. You got to shoot your shot.
I shot my shot.
And if you swipe right on her, she's obviously still out there, so there's still a chance.
Please fuck it up so I can date.
I will definitely
Thank
fuck
you.
it up. I
Yeah.
fuck them all up and I'm only here for the short term, so
What does that mean?
He's just here
I'm not looking for a long term.
Oh, okay, good.
And they know, so that's the game.
You put that in
Like-
your profile?
Yeah, Yeah, I do sometimes.
Maybe I should
don't
do
think it's it. Yeah, you gotta tell them what you want, and then people who
You gotta
want
be
that will come to
upright
you.
right then and
You'll
there.
get the ones you want.
Yeah.
You know, I want to go to movies. I want to play pool. Let's nap a little bit and short-term relationship. Get this over quick. And they'll be like, "Who? I'm all about that. I'm only in town for 10 days. Let's hang out."
Word?
That's it. You know, get the girls who are traveling. And this is stupid. It's fucking
No, I wish
stupid.
it was an app.
Yeah.
Literally, that's like it's like when I see when someone's like only in town for this long. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, they're not looking for something serious. Like
Yeah.
if there's an app just for that, I'm sure there is, but no one uses it. You know?
Happen is like that because it's a lot of people who are traveling and you cross paths while you travel.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
a lot of girls I met who were traveling were on Happen. And,
I'm slowly starting to delete all of my apps with the least amount of success that I
that's
get.
not shooting your shot. You gotta amp it up on
I've
those apps.
deleted. I've deleted the Hinge.
Which one?
Hinge. I deleted.
I
Hinge
like Hinge
because I'm seeing the same people.
I have mixed feelings about Hinge. I don't like it shows you your last name when you match. I understand you have a mutual friend anyway, and they can probably figure it out. But it shows you your last
look
name.
up on Facebook. Just
Exactly.
look 'em up on
Which you
Facebook.
could do, but it just shows it, and I don't like that.
Slowly deleting the POF again.
POF is
POF.
bottom people's.
Thanks.
You know, like POF is sketchy as
What
shit.
is POF?
If you
Plenty of fish.
Yeah,
Okay.
plenty of people who are going to tie you up in the basement. That's what POF is.
Apparently, yeah.
Did you ever get a match on any of these dating sites where you're just like, this person will kill me if we meet up?
No.
No?
Yeah.
I've had that, yeah.
There was this Asian girl, and it's, for some reason, maybe it's because I had an edible. I was just super paranoid. And
Yo, me too. Wait,
she added me on like some Korean messaging apps, like WhatsApp, but for Koreans or for Asians, but it just happened to be in Korean. But and I was like, I don't know what any of the privacy shit says. It could be like, hey, you signed your life away, we're gonna come get you, and you know, I don't know. Because it's a Korean, I can't read that shit.
It's weird, man. That's weird.
My time was I was on an edible as well, and it's like just matched with this girl. She's like, "Hey, looking for something? Like, want to come to my hotel room right now? We haven't had any messages." And my friend was like, "Oh yeah," but I was like, "If I go to that hotel room, I'm leaving a suitcase."
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
I was not going to do it.
Yeah,
you know.
Such or you could try your luck.
Could meet me at the hotel bar?
Yeah.
And let's see what the but also I was like with people. I didn't want like it would be abandoning the entire night just for this thing.
You go with somebody and then be like, all right, it's safe. I'm bringing a friend and he's gonna roll out.
Gotta feel the vibe of the person.
But that's I don't know the odds.
I brought a friend with me to my first online date, but he was kind of off in the corner.
Oh,
just
so you had like a
Make sure you're
just
safe?
to have an out. Yeah, just
A
in
little-
case.
I need someone that talked about traveling.
After that, I was like, fuck it. Let me just, if she's real, she's real. If she's not, I'm out. All right, so.
it happens. What kind of shows you got coming up?
No shows. Just working, just grinding, just working on new material, working on stage presence, working on hosting skills like we were talking about. Let's talk about starting shows.
Oh yeah,
Yes. Do it.
Come on, because I think
Ask the
some of your
question.
okay. So, how do you approach a bar manager about starting a show?
What I like to do is find what I've used. I used to go to Bad Slab. I used to find the places who have music shows, don't have comedy, but either have music or poetry.
Okay.
Find out. You can go to their website. Find out what days. Look at their calendar. Their calendar will tell you what days they have blocked off for shows and what days they have empty and nothing's going on. Then go to that place and see what it's like. Is there really anything going on? Have a seat, eat something, and from there you talk to the manager and say, "Hey, I'm trying to do a show, comedy show. What's your worst night?"
Okay.
And a lot of times because you have to give them something.
Yeah.
Right?
When you say worse night, you mean the night that they make the least money?
Least money.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So they can actually make more money.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. that makes
You're an
sense.
opportunity for them to make money.
You're doing them a favor in a way.
And then I would say, hey, and then tell them what you want to do, what kind of show you want
They
to do.
don't ask about like
Your
credits
first show-
or anything, or no?
No, don't worry about credit. Say you
All right.
perform all over the
They're not
city,
used
and you've been doing
Because
it.
me and Andrew Holmes.
You always say you've been doing it for years.
Okay,
Never say
all right.
you're a new comic and
Yeah,
then,
they don't like
hey, I'm
that.
just trying a show. No, you've been doing it. You've been doing it for a while. All right, and you tell them, you ask them what days, and then decide the shit that you want. All right, decide if you want. Make sure you tell them up front that you want drink tickets, the time, how many clients. Tell them all the particulars. Tell them what you need. Be upfront. Don't bullshit them, and then close the date. Like, hey, I want to start. Don't say, hey, I want to start sometime soon. Be like, oh, I want to start next Tuesday.
Okay.
I want to start in 3 weeks. Whatever that time, have a definite time you want to
Okay.
start, and then get the okay.
Okay.
All
All right.
What else?
I mean, based on what you just said, or like
It's good.
Always have like an information gathering component of any new project you do.
Mm-hmm.
Like before you, because you don't have like, I want to send this email, do this. But first, it's like Jimmy said, like look at their website, like find out who the people are, ask around, and it's just like it's like do the spy thing where it's like there's a lot of information you get online, and then there's like stuff you can only get from talking to people.
Yeah,
and especially like one thing that I'm struggling with right now is trying to like figure out if I want a co-producer, and if so, how do I find a co-producer? And like one thing is like someone offered to produce a show with me one time. And I asked someone I knew had worked with him. I was like, should I work with this guy? And they said, no, this person's a nightmare to work with. Do not. And so that saved me probably like months of heartache and a shitty show.
I tell everybody this: work with somebody once. If somebody, because you never know what they clicked over and what you're going to click over. All right, and it might be a shitty experience, and it might be the best experience you ever had. You're like, yo, this is I fucking love working with this guy. I don't know what the problem was. And I've had that experiences where I've worked with people who other people were, and some people are like, oh, I see why nobody works with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You live and you learn.
But your first show, I would say do it yourself.
Yes, that's what I was coming back to. I
do your own show at least for a month. For 4 shows,
just to develop that relationship with the place.
Relationship with the place, and know how to run a show. How and keep it as simple as possible. Keep your show simple, and when you sell it, keep it simple. So don't say, "Hey, I want to do this and make it a variety show." No. Simple show. All right, a host, a couple comedians, close it out, send everybody home. It's just so the bar can get used to you running a show, and then you can toss more shit in there. Do the dream you have.
Should I pay comics though?
Your goal, if you have a budget, you have money, set yourself a budget and pay comics. Okay. If you're charging, you have to pay comics.
Of course. Yeah.
If you're not charging, tell them, hey, give them dream tickets, give them food.
Because I was going to say, free comedy show is much more attractive to people than $5
and to start to build,
especially for people they don't really know, that aren't household names.
You can have a free show. Unless you have friends and you can just promote like that, and you have a following, then start charging. But your first 4 shows could be free, and then start charging.
Yeah,
okay.
I would say that
build an audience.
A show costing money turns off audiences more than an unpaid show turns off comics. Yeah, because there's always going to be comics that will work for free.
Even if it sucks, it's like, hey, it's free.
It's
free, and they paid their drinks. They're good. It's free.
I was in a weird situation.
I like that idea.
When I had my monthly show I did like a 6-month monthly show.
Where?
At the Pit Loft. And on a physical level, I love their spaces, but the deal didn't make sense. Where it was, they would charge a ticket price, but I didn't see any of it. And it meant I couldn't pay my comics unless I paid out of my own pocket.
Yeah.
And I was already kind of paying one of their sound people to do it. So I was basically losing money doing it. And the other big problem, and like I said, I love the Pit, love their spaces. But they don't give you like a regular time slot. They're not like third Thursday.
It's not consistent.
Exactly. They give you a list of availabilities. And one thing I learned, and I'm not saying that, the Pit is objectively not a good place to do a show. I'm saying I learned for the kind of show I want to do, I need to have a place that is going to give me a consistent slot, and then it's either going to pay me or let me do it for free. You know what I mean? Like they're not going to be just making money off of my comics.
Well, I just know my philosophy is I work a good job now. I wouldn't be losing anything if I had to pay comics out of my own pocket. I would totally
just
do
make yourself a budget, but make that money.
But I would the benefit for me is I'm contributing to the ecosystem of stand-up, of stand-up comedy. So that's my benefit to it too. Right. So I don't care if they take anything from me. I'm not established.
But
so I would totally do it for free.
Don't charge here. Give them something. Give them $5. Give them a Metro card. If you're giving them something, then build your show up where the income you're making from the show pays for that.
Then it's like,
but
then
if you have a job, you can afford it. Like hey, we don't have much. As long as you have something, to give them,
good.
You don't have to go over the top. $500, easy. Fucking relax.
Like $20 or something.
But if you're able to give, don't give enough that you're not breaking yourself.
Absolutely. Yeah. This is a good conversation. I like this.
Yeah. Well, you're welcome.
Thank you.
No, you should pay me for being on this podcast. This is
I did pay you.
This is going to be well. You actually did. Yeah. Okay. Good job.
Thank you.
Questions yet? You look like you're in it. Hi. How are you? Hi. Good. This is just a podcast before the show.
I've never actually asked these questions before. I've always just been the guy on Facebook. How come he gets a show? And then I'm like, wait a minute, okay, because probably they produce their own
People
shows,
like them.
and they get on there, and then they get on other people's shows that way. So
And I find people like you, they'll book you. You know?
This guy, John Bander, a great comic who also teaches character class at UCB, he said something great. I think he was quoting someone. I don't know who he's quoting. But he's talking about, like, in high school, you want to go to parties, you want to get invited to parties, but at a certain point, you have to throw a party of your own.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that way people will continue to, like, invite you to stuff.
I've thrown a lot of
Genius.
parties in my day. That makes sense.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's a very
Yeah.
similar thing where it's like
And people-
it's not a 1-for-1 ratio, but like you're saying, contributing to the
Yeah.
ecosystem.
Yeah.
It may have been an original quote, but ask John Bander. He's a great
Yeah.
guy. He's
No, that's
super fun.
okay. John Bander. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely. I was actually watching a podcast with Steve Aoki. You know him?
I see.
Jimmy Young's
Jimmy
father.
Young's, yeah.
And,
His father? God damn.
Exactly.
He's like the
And-
same guy.
Yeah, and he was saying
Jimmy
he
Young's
came
older.
from very humble beginnings too. Did you know his dad owns Benihana?
Humble beginnings?
Huh?
Is that what you call
But
humble?
he did not get money from his father. He pretty much started out on his own. He was playing to 3 people in the crowd. That's it. And then he would hang out with them.
I
after.
saw the documentary.
Where is his father from?
Japan.
His father was PJ.
It's not P.F.
what-
Chang.
P.F. Chang.
No,
Not
that's
P.F.
Chinese.
Chang.
It's not Chinese.
Benihana.
Benihana.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
His father's Benjamin Hana.
Yes. No.
No.
Benjamin Hanna?
No.
Benny! Yeah.
Benihana.
No,
Wait, you're from Long Island. You know where Benihana
I'm not from
is.
Long Island. I'm from Manhattan.
No, you're.
I feel like it's different when your parents are super loaded, right?
Suffolk.
Yeah. Huh?
I'm sorry.
If your parents are super rich, you still have that cushion to fuck up, right?
But
It
his
depends on
father,
the
was,
relationship with your
it's-
parents.
his father was not really in his life, though. That's what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say. He
But
didn't
they
have
had
that.
money. He had the cushion.
We don't know
No.
that. There
No.
are
No,
people with rich families living on the streets. Dead ass.
Oh.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
People get disowned all the
People
time.
like, you sure you don't want the money? We got all his money. He's like,
But
no,
no, it's
I don't
all
want that
about-
money. I want your food money. Just don't be a pussy. You're being a piece of shit now because your parents worked hard for you to get in that position, and then I don't know.
Jackie Chan is leaving no money to his son.
That's
His son
crazy.
has to start from scratch.
That's crazy.
It's a thing.
But he's
I have-
intelligent enough to do it. It's not like he doesn't have that foundation to not do it. You got a foundation to do all the shit you have to do.
But it's like-
that's my point. It's still a foundation.
I think it depends. I mean, it's a foundation in the sense that
I
like,
can see if
you're
Jackie
not
Chan was
walking
never
off the street
around.
necessarily.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like if
You know-
you're
you
known
know,
to be Jackie Chan's
with
son.
none of the information. He has the information. on
Like
how
it's
to-
still love because you at least have the personal connection and like
Yeah.
if you don't even if you have a relationship with them, you might still have a relationship with the people that they work with, and people might be like, oh,
Absolutely.
you know, like or a competitor might hire you.
just
you might
just
get
the
some of
name
thing.
in himself means he's not going to get
It's true,
fucked
but
with.
it doesn't mean you grew up with a lot of privilege necessarily.
But you're saying because of nepotism, he actually has
Yeah.
like a.
Absolutely.
All right.
It's possible.
Yeah.
But anyway, he throws cakes at people, right?
Yeah.
Whew.
That's awesome.
But that's the fun part.
Steve Aoki.
Yeah.
That's the,
I like
Took a
that.
long time to get to that cake. To throw
Cake
that
throwing
thing out.
level?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Took a
I
long
love
time.
that.
That's what I'm gonna do when I get big, man. I'll be throwing chow fun at everybody.
I'm gonna make exotic animals. I'm gonna make
Exotic animals.
Yeah.
Like
Put
Mike Tyson.
put
You gonna live with them?
no, I'm gonna make like genetically enhanced animals.
Crazy.
It's like put wings on lions and be like, yeah, here's my dragon lion.
You're fucking crazy.
That's rich. That's rich shit. Like there's nobody like our rich guys from this era are just making rockets and going to planets and shit. Right? They're competing for that. I want to make a species.
Jimmy, can I say something about your podcast?
Yes, good.
This is one of the only things in my life where I check my watch and I'm like, oh, fuck, it's almost over.
Really?
No, for real. It's one of the only things where I'm like checking the clock to be like, oh, come on, yes, there's more time. For real. And I mean it as a compliment.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. This is fun. We'll talk more. Hey, go out when you come back.
We'll talk.
You'll have a show. No, I don't want to talk. I want to see a show. I want to see a
We'll talk
flyer.
about my show.
No, I want to talk about the show that you booked Willie on.
We'll talk about the show that I booked you both on.
Yeah,
That's good, right?
Cool.
Yeah, cool.
Hi, we're gonna get this shit started. Tell them where they can find you.
Facebook.com/MichaelERN. Website coming soon.
Tell them too.
I just told them.
Yeah.
Facebook.com/
Yeah, like some. Yeah, put some bass in your fucking
RN.
voice. You're not gonna change that. That's so gay.
Willie,
So-
how do we reach you, Willie?
Willie Zabar, WillieZabar.com. Sam on Instagram. I'm going to show Parody Karaoke November 3rd at Pine Box Rock Shop, 7:30 p.m.
Pine Box.
The guests are Tim Platt, Mary Houlihan, and Matt Albany. All good people.
Cool. All right, that's another episode of the People's Mic. You can find it wherever you find podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, JimPeoples.com, YouTube, JPeoplesTV. We have the podcast every day, 2:15, Monday to Friday, followed by the open mic every day, Out of Shrunken Head, from Monday to Friday. Cool?
Yeah.
Cool.
Damn good. Give it up for them. Thank you.